Hey, what's up, everybody? I don't know how you guys got a notification because I didn't schedule this one. I just started it, so that's really, really weird. Really, really weird. Alright, for some reason my camera seems to be upside down. I don't know what the deal is with that. Let's try and flip this thing around here. Something's wrong with this thing. Yeah, there we go. Normally I don't use the camera because it's weird. What most of you guys know, I got some issues and I can't sit down for very long, so I'm usually laying in bed on my side because I can't lay on my back or sit down. So that's what I'm doing when I stream, and the camera gets a little weird. But anyways, all right. Unfortunately, the game's still all kinds of broken. In the last 7 days, I think I've managed to win about 10 live races. I just cannot live race right now. Everybody's having major problems. So I guess I'm going to be doing showdowns because I cannot live race. Okay, the game is unbelievably broken for me. I've even have the game shutting down on regular races now. I mean, this is the worst update we have ever had. So I guess we're doing showdown today. I would live race, but every time I try and go into a live race, the game freezes, the app closes down, or I just can't connect to anybody. And half the time, even when I go into the live race, all right, all the things are blacked out to where I can't even challenge people. I mean, it's so messed up, it's unreal. So I'm just gonna do as many. I guess I'm gonna do as many wins as I can on the showdown, and if I get stuck, then I'll probably go over to like the supply and a few things like that. Oh, come on, get off my screen, advertise. Oh, I guess I haven't raced this. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do one quick race on the Crew Cup here to get these prizes. Yep, it's definitely a grind to get all these things. I'll tell you guys that. Hopefully everybody's having a good day today. Alright. I would have totally forgot about this stream if it wasn't for the fact that I set my alarm to remind me. And my camera's in a really bad place. So when I play, my thumb actually goes over top of the camera, which is a big old pain. Hey, turn up. I'm doing alright, I guess. How about yourself? I'm sorry, but I think our crew is full right now. I'm not sure, actually. We got a couple people in, then a couple people left, and a couple more people come in. I don't actually do the recruiting for my crew anymore because when I try and add people to talk to them, I get about 50 people that don't even want to join the crew. They're just trying to add me to chat with me. And then, seriously, some of them send me about 20 or 30 messages a day. I have like 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 people doing that. It gets crazy. So I really can't give out my personal information anymore, or I just get hounded. And it's like, I love chatting with everybody. Like, I really do. Like, I really enjoy getting on here and chatting with people and answering comments and stuff, but you can only keep up with so much. I mean, imagine if you had, like, even 15 people sending you 20 or 30 messages a day, plus, you know, hundreds of YouTube comments. Imagine trying to keep up with all that. It's pretty much impossible. So I have to have my crew members, you know, my crew's moderators or whatever the heck you call them, admins, do the recruiting for me now because I just can't keep up with. I mean, even like my personal stuff, I've got it all set up to where nobody can even add me anymore because it gets just be way too much. You know, I got 3 YouTube channels, and I don't know. I wish it wasn't so hard, but I mean, hundreds of messages a day get pretty crazy just on YouTube. I mean, I probably spend 2 to 4 hours a day just answering YouTube comments between the channels and then all the other stuff. It gets nuts. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go on to the showdown. The LB, that's a very different car. That's probably not going to work for the Prestige Cup. Alright. Surprisingly, I don't have the regular i8, I don't think, but I do have the LB version, which it figures. But yeah, You're not going to be able to get that on the 10x chance. These aren't the i8, the LB i8, and the regular i8, and the ACS 8s, all kind of the same thing. None of them are very good cars. Personally, I don't like these cars one bit. There's my finger in the way of the camera. They don't have these. They don't have these phones set up good for like gaming. If you got a webcam going, you know. You got back your profile. That's awesome. I know the comments are rolling by a little bit fast here, so I'm having problems seeing them all. Let me try and see if I can. No, I don't think the LB Maserati can beat Tempest 3. That's not a great car. I wouldn't imagine that would beat Tempest. I probably don't imagine that it would even come close. I don't think it's going to hit the, 260 mile per hour speed trap. And it really doesn't speed up that fast, so I'm not sure it can do the Tempest races either. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to say no. Most cars can't do it. So Tempest 3 Tier 4 is very hard, guys. Yes, the GTR attack package is awesome. That one can do it no problem. What about opening 30 crates to get the cars? You had to open 30 before you got a loyalty reward? Is that what you're saying there? If so, that's horrible. I know there's been some problems with people not getting the car on loyalty. Hey, John from South Africa. How's it going? I've had this particular car for a really long time, Joyrider. I think this was a Prestige Cup car at one point in time because I had a bunch of parts installed in it. I actually have every single Stage 6 part for this car, but I don't have all the fusions installed. K-Switch, you're from South Africa too? Is that a nice place to live? I don't really know too much about it. I used to play games with another guy on another game that was from South Africa, and he seemed to like it there. I don't really know too much about it. California. Thanks, Daniel. I'm glad you like the channel. Yeah, I have more parts I can install on this car, but I don't really want to install more parts just to do a showdown. Unfortunately, it looks like I might already be on a losing streak. Impella Scorpio. What's going on, buddy? Now I see that's your name. For a second I was like, what? I thought you were talking about a car called the Impella Scorpio. And then I looked up and I'm like, oh, it's okay. Now I know what's going on here. The Regeras are pretty sweet. Some of these cars are just blowing me away, though. There's a few cars way faster than what I got, but I don't have. This is my fastest car, so this is the one I've chose to use. The Ghost package, that's sweet. Yeah, my wheels are always gone for some reason. And that was a really bad start right there. Something happened. I totally screwed up. I'm doing okay, Impella, thank you. Can't complain too much, I guess. Can't complain too much. If I did, nobody would want to listen anyways. That's how I say it. How I see it. But yeah, everybody's kicking my butt right now. So unfortunately, I'm on a big old losing streak. I'm pretty sure I had more. I think it set me back. I had more than 1,000 trophies yesterday. And now it's saying I'm trying to get to 1,000. So everything's so broken on this. The lockdown for being locked down inside of your house, you mean? I understand that nobody likes this, but I know a few people who have died from this coronavirus, and I know a few people who have come really close to dying from this. I actually feel things should be locked down right now. Rigby, what's up, buddy? Do I have any vintage cars? Do you mean the Legends cars? I got all the Legends cars. I don't really like those cars though for the most part. But this virus is nasty. Good news is it sounds like there's several companies that came out with a working antibody or whatever, working vaccine, but they're trying to get it approved to give the people. I just watched a show on the news the other day about it, and they've been giving it to some people who were pretty much like that close to being dead, and like I guess they improved dramatically within a very short period of time after being given this thing. So I guess they're doing human testing on it. It sounds like on the people who are like about ready to die anyways, and it seems like it's really helping. Shift quickly into fourth. Huh, I'll have to give that a try. That's awesome, Turnip. Man, I'm really glad to hear that. But yeah, it's taken. A lot of people don't think that this thing is real, and I don't understand that. They obviously have never met anybody that's had it yet, because this is a very real thing. One of my friends, she was in the hospital for months. Alright, let's try to shift into fourth quickly. She was on a rest breathing machine for months, and I don't think my nitrous. That feels like my car just ran slower. I don't know. I tried to get into fourth as quickly as possible. I'm having a good time here, guys. But unfortunately, I can't live race because it's broken. I guess I'm going to have to try it if this doesn't work. Hey, Hyper Cowboy, what's going on, buddy? Camping sounds fun. Hey, AFG, what's up? Crap! I missed the launch button. There's a lot of hackers. I don't think I've seen any 6.9 players on those cars. I haven't actually seen that many of those in the showdown yet. But yeah, there's hackers all over the place that are adding extra fusion parts to their cars. So welcome back, Amex Joe. I can't live race. It's broken. I disconnect. The game crashes. The game freezes. I've been able to win about 10 live races in the last 7 days. That's it. The game just won't let me live race. The only changes I see is the game not working correctly. I don't know what's going on. 2, 3, 4 nitrous. Alright, let's see what time this runs compared to the way I was running. Give me a second, guys. I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. Hey, Parth, how's it going, man? I'm doing okay, I guess. How about yourself? You never got the update? Dennis, you probably did and just didn't realize it. Alright, there we ran a 9.681. Let's see what runs faster. I gotta remember this. 9.861. I'm gonna do it the way I was doing it a second ago and see how it runs. 9.861. 9.861. 9.861. 9.861. 9.861. 9.861. 9.861. 9.861. 9.861. 9.861. Is that what it was? It was 9.681. Crap. You guys tell me which was faster, this run or my last run. Thanks, Brian. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. There I got a 9.433. I know that was faster, so this seems like the better shift pattern for my current car. Maybe I was doing it wrong. I think I was told to shift into fourth as quickly as possible, but that's not working for me. 8.3 is good, K-Switch. All right, so currently, did I win that one? Did I lose that one? I don't even know. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate that. Lance, what's up? Lance says, I am speed. All right, so I haven't even been paying attention to what's going on because I'm trying to read all the comments and stuff. All right, maybe I'm back on a winning streak now. Is that better? You can't see my face? Is that better? Is that better? Max the Gamer, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Dario, what's up? Nice, Joy Rider. That's a good amount of trophies. Brian, that NSX is awesome. That is a very awesome car. I'm not really sure what you're asking about it, but it's an awesome car. I haven't actually upgraded mine because I don't have a need for it at the moment. And Honda parts are actually kind of hard to come by, so I would love to upgrade mine, but I don't think I have enough Honda parts laying around. I think I have enough Stage 6 parts to put all the Stage 6 on it, but my teeth? Don't look at my teeth. Glad to hear that, Max. My Hurricane's missing a couple fusion parts. What's the tune for the R8? That totally depends on which parts you have installed on. Check out my tires! Did you guys see that? They're all crooked. But yeah, you gotta tune your car according to what parts you have installed on it. You really can't copy someone else's tune unless your parts match theirs exactly. Or your car is probably not going to run as fast as it could. There are some cars that have exceptions, but not too many. Some cars the tune doesn't change a lot once you hit stage 5 and then get into stage 6, but other cars just adding a couple parts can really drastically change your tune. So if you guys aren't familiar with Max the Gamer, he's got a great YouTube channel. He does a lot of stuff for like Tempest and stuff, so definitely worth checking out. He's got some great Tempest stuff on his channel. You trying to find me in Showdown? Alright. I haven't looked at anybody's names that I've raced so far. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty... I think you just said... Was that you that just said you were around 1,000 trophies, Ace? We're probably pretty close. Sure, Max. No problem. You got a great channel there, so... Dom's RX-7, that's an amazing car. I don't actually have it, but that is a awesome car. That's one of the better tier 4 cars in the game, I believe. And I think I'm going to lose that one. I'm not having a great run here on Showdowns, but unfortunately, racing is just so messed up right now. I might have to try it out again today. I keep losing, so I think I'm going to switch over to live racing, but I can't guarantee you it's going to work. But we're going to give it a try. I'm going to switch over to my fastest car, and then we'll go do some live. But if you notice you're losing a lot of showdown races, you're pretty much on a losing streak, and it's really best to come back a couple hours later, or like, you know, later, like many hours later, or even tomorrow. Hey, Jeevan, what's up? 1,200 trophies, that's cool. Sounds like a lot of you guys are doing pretty well. You know, most of the time I end up with about 12 or 1300 trophies, and I'm pretty happy with what I get, I guess. You just do the best you can. I don't need to come in on the top places. Hopefully live racing's worked today, but yeah, the last 7 days I haven't been able to live race at all. I'm lucky if I can like find one person I can connect to, but if this doesn't work, I guess I'll just go race the showdown. Fastest car in my garage would be this one right here, Alexander. It runs a 6.9 something. Hey, someone just tried to challenge me, so did I actually get a live race? Holy moly, please don't freeze. Please don't freeze. Please don't freeze. Come on. Oh, yes, we actually got one. This is amazing. I haven't been able to live race for days. It just never works. And I totally screwed up my shift pattern right there because I wasn't paying attention. I was so interested in seeing if the race actually worked. I lost. Now, I don't know if this guy wants to swap or not, but I'm going to try and challenge him back. He's pretty fast, but if I get a really good run, I might be able to beat him. If I lose, I lose. That's the way I see it. All right. This car runs a 6.9 something. I think my shift was off. My start was a little off. Alright, cool. He wants to swap. This is awesome. I don't have any of the cars for the Trinity up. Actually, I have one of them, but it's not upgraded. The Copo Camaro is actually a really nice car. I'm not changing cars now. The game actually let me connect to somebody. This is the most broken update I've ever seen. Normally, I can't live race anybody, so I'm just gonna run with this guy until I run out of gas. Because if I disconnect from this guy, it might not let me race anybody else. I do have Mini Coopers. The tier, is it tier 2 or tier 3? There's a really nice John Cooper Works Mini Cooper. The regular Mini Cooper is actually pretty good if you can. Oh no! This is horrible. He disconnected. I have a bad feeling I'm not going to be able to race anybody else again. Oh, cool. Okay, please let us connect again. How many cars you have now on this update? You know what? I actually have no idea how many cars I have, but I have something around like 35 or 36 garages of cars. I'd actually have to go look. So he disconnected. I'm going to go ahead and let him win, I think. I'm pretty sure I got the last win because he disconnected. I may or may... I don't know if I have anything set up for 10.8. Alright, great. He's gone again. I can't challenge him back. The La Ferrari, man. That's pretty sweet. Rail 85, what's up? S1 Lance, what's up? How you guys doing today? No, I don't actually have a VPN. I think most of those cost money. Does that actually fix issues with the game? I'll tell you what, gold keys are not easy to come by. Alright, please let me connect to this guy. Wow, maybe, awesome. It let me connect. Alright, please don't freeze. Please don't freeze. Man, I'm actually able to live race today. This is great. And I totally screwed up my shift pattern again. I don't know, Joyrider. Probably not. I would have to go in and try and retune a car to get something like that. I have no idea. Most of the cars I have, I don't really know what they run because I don't drive most of the cars anymore. I'm not really sure what you mean by what car for this update is full upgrades. I don't quite understand the question. Alright, so this should be my turn to win here. I got my shift pad this time. Plus, he's got the swap thing, so. Are free PNs actually safe? Can you really use these things without having to worry about, I know a lot of programs have spyware and stuff built in. $7.5? That's pretty good. That's a good car. A face cap. What is a face cap? I have no idea. Yeah, unfortunately, some days it's really hard to find people. You gotta have a car that's running faster than a 7.5, I think. 7.5 or faster is probably in this lobby. And I can't challenge that guy again. Let's see if I can find him. Sanji, alright, where's Sanji? Hopefully he's still in the lobby here. I don't know, Brian. They just nerfed and buffed a whole bunch of cars, so I'm not sure if the list has been updated yet. I'm gonna go ahead and refuse that, unless it's one of you guys. It looks like the guy I was swapping with a minute ago is gone. I don't see him anywhere. That's a bummer. Alright. I'm going to find somebody else with the swap symbol, and hopefully the game lets me connect to them. Nobody's got the swap thing going on. I don't know. I'm having freezes for everything. Even regular races have been crashing and freezing. Joshy, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, I don't quite exactly understand how the hyper lobbies work. How do I have so many keys? I've been saving them for years. My silver keys, I've been saving them for a couple years. As soon as I get the Prestige Cup car every season, I stop pulling and I don't use them again until next season to try and get the Prestige Cup car. And that's why I have so many of those keys. Edom, what's up? Alright, so hopefully this guy challenges me back. It should be his turn to win if he wants to race again, which unfortunately I guess he doesn't. Madage, what's up? Hopefully everybody's having a great day today. Alright. I can't believe I'm having a good day on live racing. This is amazing. It's letting me connect to everybody. The last couple days I've been so frustrated just trying to win those last 5 races to get my 10 silver keys. $7.2 is nice. Hey Big N, what's going on? Yeah, the Copo Camaros are really good, Josh. They maxed out, if you can max it out, it will run around a 7.2. 7.217, I think, is the world record time. It's the only car I've ever been able to hit the world record time on occasionally. Thanks, Big M. I usually don't turn on the face cam because it's a little weird, but I decided to try it today. $7.216? I thought it was 7.217. Maybe I was wrong. Finally got my 10 keys. That live racing hasn't let me get for the last I don't know how long. Alright. Bronze keys to complete the Prestige Cup? I don't know. I never spend bronze keys on Prestige Cup cars. That's kind of one of those questions I can't really answer. But I will tell you this, generally, it takes me between 20 and 40,000 bronze to max out or almost max out a tier 4 or tier 5 car. So with about 20,000 bronze keys, I can usually, not always, but usually get all of the stage 6 parts and most of the fusions. But if you're trying to actually max a car, it can take a lot of bronze keys. All right? But I can usually complete every yes, you can build this from crates. I can usually complete almost every Prestige Cup without spending any keys, but I have been playing a while, so most of the time I've got some parts already laying around for the car when I get it. There are some times, though, where I can't complete a Prestige Cup, and when that happens, instead of spending keys, I just say, you know what, I'm just not going to finish this one. I'm just going to collect as much of it as I can. Happy with that. But personally, I save all my bronze keys for when I get a really, really awesome car that I want to try and max out. Usually about every 4 months, I have about somewhere between 20 and 40,000 bronze keys saved up. Oh, I'm out of gas. And at that point, when I get something really cool, I can go ahead and max out a car. Most of the cars I have maxed out, that's how I've done it, is by saving up bronze keys for about 3 to 5 months. Why has it got 3 gears? I don't know, but it's kind of nice that it's only got 3 gears. Yeah, it does seem like almost everybody in the Supermax lobby has McLaren F1s. I guess that must be pretty easy for most people to get the parts for. I'm going to see if I can find the guy I was just racing with. There's a lot of people in this lobby. Wait, did I just see somebody named Joshy? I don't know if I did or not. And the game just froze, guys. Hey, no, it worked. Awesome. I thought we were froze for a second. Hey, what, Nilly? What's going on? I'm just talking about how many bronze keys it takes to max out a car. Like a tier 4 or a tier 5 car, you're usually going to spend between 20 and 40,000 bronze keys, which takes me about 4 months to save up. So about every 4 months, I can usually max out a car with bronze keys if I get a really cool car that parts crates are available for. And we got a game crash, okay? This person is disconnected, or the race is about to go void, or something like that. So I'm just going to set her for a minute and see if this thing takes off. Yeah, the Joshy Josh, yeah, the Bugatti Chiron Red Edition is a little bit rare. But then again, most 5-star cars are pretty hard to get in this game if you're pulling stuff out of crates. No, you don't need to max out a car to complete the Prestige Cup. Usually, sometimes you don't need any stage 6 parts. Sometimes you need 2 or 3, but you do need a good handful of fusion parts. Every Prestige Cup is a little different. Some are a little hard to beat. Some are really easy. But I've seen quite a few where if you have enough fusion parts, you don't need any stage 6 parts at all. I knew it. Race void. Bummer. Bummer. I know I didn't void that race, but it is what it is, I guess. So back to the lobby. Hopefully the live racing is not going to start to act up. It was doing really good for a minute. You're leaving, Impella? Alright, you have yourself a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Same thing here, Josh Hawks. I haven't been able to live race for days either. Today's the first day in about 7 days I've actually been able to live race. I've been trying to get my last 5 wins to get those 10 keys for about 4 days now, and I haven't been able to get it. The game's been so messed up. And today it actually seems like it's letting me live race. That's the first error I've had. and it looks like the game just froze up on me. So I think my lucky streak on the live racing has just ended. All right, if you see the timer stuck on 15 seconds, it's not counting down at all. The game just crashed. It freezes. It crashes. So I'm gonna have to restart the entire game. Can you join my membership? I don't really have any type of. All right, there the game just shut down completely, all on its own. All right, so I got to reopen the game and try again, but I don't have any type of membership. Come on, stop that. Yeah, normally you need at least 2 or 3 stage 6 parts and a pretty good amount of fusions. Local press, what's up, and thank you. Okay, in order to max your Valhalla, you would have needed to have bought the parts crates. I don't know if there's still a part crates available for that car, but when that car was available for the event or whatever it was used for, there were parts crates for it. And if the parts crates are no longer available, there's actually no good way to get parts for that thing right now, which is a bummer. But if there's not a parts crate available for a car, all I can say is good luck trying to max that thing out. I mean, I've had for 3.5 years now that I still can't max out because I can't get parts for the things. How do I get stage 6 parts so fast? I don't get any stage 6 parts fast, honestly. Unless I've bought the parts with crates, or I've been really lucky and the game has just dropped a few parts here and there for a specific car over the years. I mean, hold on. Before I go into this live race, I'm going to show you guys something. So, for example, the hardest Lamborghini. All right, I've had this car for about 2 years, and if you notice, I'm still missing. There's 1, 2. I'm still missing 2 stage 6 parts, maybe 3. All right, tires and engine. I'm still missing 2 stage 6 parts for this car. Certain cars like my let's see, certain cars like my 918, my Porsche 918, I've only got 3 stage 6 parts for that car. Like, I would actually love to max this guy out. Let me find it really quick. I can't remember what it's called exactly. 918 Speedster. This is a killer car right here, but I mean, this car has been around forever, and I only had one. Okay, I only had. No, this isn't. That's not it. Hold on a second. That's the wrong car. This guy, the 918 Spider. This is an amazing live racing car. It beats Dyno by a lot. It kicks some butt. And up until recently, I've only had 1 stage for this car, so it's really not even worth upgrading. Now I've got 3 of them, so somehow the game dropped me 2 extra stage 6 parts for this, but I still need a bunch more. So unfortunately, nobody really gets stage 6 parts fast for anything unless you're super lucky, basically. Stage 6 parts are very hard to come by for most cars, and a lot of cars, depending on the manufacturer, fusion parts can be even extremely hard to get. Well, if I can find you, bud, Avalon 3000, if I see you in the live racing lobby, I'll look for you, but more than likely, T4 boss car? Are you trying to beat Larry? I'm not really sure what T4 boss you're talking about, but most cars can actually beat Larry. I think I beat Larry with the GTR that you can buy from the dealership. Pretty easily, actually. I just bought the GTR from the dealership. Then I kept buying and stripping those until I got enough parts to make the car fast enough. And I actually beat Tempest 1 and Tempest 2 with the GTR, and I totally screwed up my shift pattern. Vic Kid. Oh, that's what I meant. I actually meant Victor Kid. I don't know why I got Larry from. Because usually when people just the boss, they're usually talking about the very first boss. Yeah, Victor Kid's really easy to beat. Just get yourself the GTR if you have the one with 3 stars, make sure you upgrade that one if you've pulled that out of a crate or something. But even the GTR that you buy from the dealership can easily beat Victor Kid as long as you get enough parts from it, enough parts for it. That's probably the easiest car to use because you can actually get that in the dealership and buy them and strip them to get more parts. Personally, though, I mean, if you can, you'd probably want to wait till you pull the version with stars out of a crate, but sometimes that can take a long time. For example, when I got mine, I got the one without stars, and eventually I ended up stripping it because, oh man, I missed the launch button. But I eventually ended up stripping mine without the stars and putting the parts on the with the stars, which actually cost a lot of gold. I probably should have just kept both cars. It was really a waste of gold to strip it, but that's what I did. But yeah, if it's got stars, it holds more fusion parts. And the part, if you know, usually that means the car is a little bit faster. You know what, Dr. Fears, I don't really know about the F1 LM. I'm not familiar with that car. So I really don't know, man. I'm sorry I can't really answer that one for you. I've never actually looked up that car to see what it did. The LaFerrari is a pretty nice car. Definitely not one of the best cars in the game, but it's definitely a nice car. Alright, I'm pretty sure that guy just won 2 in a row, so he ripped me off. He's got the swap sign, but I'm almost positive he just won 2 in a row. I didn't steal your engine, you stole my engine. Somebody must pay attention to my videos when I talk about when I open the hood of the car and there's no engine in there. I say, hey, someone stole my engine. Now they're accusing me of stealing their engine. I think they're the one who stole mine, and they're just trying to take the blame off of them. Now I know who's been taking my engines. All right. That's a brand new one, isn't it? I'm not familiar with that car, actually. 7.2 is actually pretty good, all right? I don't know if that car beats Dyno Time. If you got a car that does do a 7.2, you're definitely going to get up. You're probably going to end up in the Super Max lobby, racing with the fastest cars in the game. And I totally screwed up my shift pattern again. That's what happens when you're trying to read comments. I didn't steal your tires. What's up, AFG? But yeah, it's actually a cool car. I'm not super familiar with it, but if it runs a 7.2, that's good. I don't know if there's part crates available for the car at the moment. And this guy is not going to let me challenge him back. What's up, Wet Nilly? I just Squires won. Man, everybody's accusing me of stealing stuff from their cars all of a sudden. What did you get, Wet Nilly? I didn't see which car you said you got. Hey, what's up, Marco from Brazil? How's it going? 7.3 is not bad for a Bentley. Nice, Joshy Josh. That's a pretty good time for a Bentley. I don't really like the Bentleys, but that's pretty fast. How can you finish the Performance Ford event? Well, the last couple days of every season that pops up, and you just have to kind of wait till you have enough parts to make your cars fast enough. There's usually parts crates for those cars available for when the event pops up, so if you really want to spend your keys or whatever, you can do that. Personally, I just bought all the cars with gold. Most of the cars you need are available in the dealership with gold when it does pop up. And somehow I was just able to open enough of the free crates to get all the parts I needed to finish those. But I never completely finished the last couple races of the last couple Performance Ford events because, hey, Avalon, I found you. Because once you I can't talk. Once you completely finish all of the events, the free crates go away. All right, so I'm just leaving the last couple races unfinished. That way, all right, that way I continue to get the free crate until they decide to discontinue the event. So the last 3 days or whatever of every season, I'm pulling the free crates from those things, which is super sweet. So my plan is to never finish the Ford events. I think I'm on the last race of each one. But I love those free crates. Even though they're for a Ford, I'll take them. I'll take them. You do need to... I don't think you need to complete the event to finish Legends, but you do need to unlock the... you do need to unlock the Ford, and when you run those races, those events actually give you a bunch of parts to the Ford, all right? Which is a really nice car. So yes and no. Actually, I think I missed somebody's comment there. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I've been winning or losing these races, honestly. I'm sitting here talking and not paying attention to the racing, so I don't care. Whatever. If I'm winning, cool. If I'm losing, cool, I guess. I don't know what's going on. Alright, cool. It must have been my turn to win, because I did a really slow win. I can't scroll these. I can't scroll these comments to see what everybody just said. Trigami, I know you asked a question, and I think I missed it. Could you please repeat that? I didn't see your question. Yes, you can finish 11 Legends without completing that event, I believe. You just need to be able to unlock the car. And, you just need to be able to unlock the car. Sometimes it's a little hard to focus on racing and talking to you guys at the same time, so. But yep, you don't need to completely finish it. Oh, he disconnected. Ah. Well, today is a much better day at live racing than normal. Let's see if he's still in here. Alright, where are you, Avalon? I have a feeling... Ah, there he is. Cool. Alright, hopefully it lets us connect again. You have 50 silver keys? I wouldn't. If you ever want to get the Prestige Cup cars every season, you're going to struggle if you don't save your keys. You might want to check out my Csr2 Basics playlist. I should have a video about managing your keys. That's extremely important. Alright, he disconnected. I'm going to guess he didn't get the win